way, what worries you about the Bucks tonight?
Yeah, I think the way they're playing without Giannis, it's been a ton of pick and roll. They're shooting the ball very well. Got multiple guys that can knock shots down. But just our communication in the pick and roll is going to be huge. And then there's us being able to get out to shooters and then rebounding those shots that do go up, so they're not getting those secondary opportunities.
You guys have really used this homestand to try to get back to some of the things you do well, whether it's using your defense to generate opportunities on offense. How have you felt your group has done in that regard over these two games?
Yeah, I think that the first game was very good, holding the team to 98 points, being able to sit down and guard the whole way, allowing our defense to fuel our offense. Last game against Utah, I think there was a lot of cleanup there. I think a couple of offensive rebounds. We got into an exchange and, trying to go score for score. But I think our guys understand exactly where we need to be with our defensive side of the ball. That's going to set the tone night in and night out.
Franz was upgraded to questionable yesterday. How is he doing? What's his status for tonight?
He'll be available tonight.
What did you learn from the last time he played and I guess wasn't ready or wasn't thought to be ready and now it's going to be available? What do you think?
He'll be on a strict minute restriction. Very strict.
Yeah. Kind of on that note of getting guys back from injury, it's obviously a process. It's been a few weeks now since Jalen came back. Where do you feel like he is on that process of kind of finding his rhythm, and maybe how can that process teach you or to inform you what you need to be watching for with Franz as he returns?
Just being smart about how we use their minutes, the time, keeping constant communication with those guys as the game goes on, seeing how they feel, what they're recognizing within the game. But it's all about communication, not just with whatever player it is, but with our training staff, with our coaches, knowing exactly what we need to be doing in every given moment as these guys return to play.
How would you assess how Jalen has played as he's kind of ramped himself back up? I know he had the triple-double, had a big fourth quarter on the other night, but how's he kind of played and gotten back to being who he is?
Yeah, I think he continues to find that rhythm. You see one game where he's still trying to find it, then the triple-double night happens, and then he's trying to find it in the next game, and then the big fourth quarter which is why he is who he is. He has those moments, those breakout moments that can sparks our team in so many ways.
Is he still trying to find his rhythm from missing all those games last spring and last season, or is it some of it still from the 20-game absence that he had?
I would say it's more of the 20-game absence of this year. Every season is different, and so that's what he's dealing with this season. But being able to continue to find that rhythm is always going to be important for him and for us.
Not to jinx you or anything, but it's been like 400-something days since you guys have been whole. To finally get to work on what this group can look like if it's all together, how satisfying is that as a coach?
Well, it's great to be able to look at that roster and say that we've got everybody available. That's a beautiful thing, and it's going to be a process to figure out exactly how we get those pieces in line with the minutes restriction and what combinations work. But that's why we want to continue to stick to the things that we do, and it's first and foremost on that defensive end, how we want to do it, and keep creating that identity for ourselves there.
Do you think Franz gets enough credit for his defense?
No. Anything else?
No.